It's 8:12 in the morning, July the 13th. Getting ready to hike up to Island Lake in the Wind Rivers. 4-day backpacking, 4-night backpacking trip. Optimistically. Plan is to hike the Pole Creek Trail up past Seneca Lake to Island Lake. Camp there for the night. The next day hike to Titcomb Basin and Indian Basin. Come back for the night. The next day hike out and up to Upper Jean Lake. And then the next day hike back the Highline to near Lester Pass. And then the next day hike back out. Trail is fairly wide.
Stop.
We're about 2 miles in. Margaret's got her fashion statement. Mosquito net on. Grouse Mountain Trail 3. Big meadow about 2.5 miles in or something. Just past the meadow. Lots of wildflowers up here. It's Miller Lake intersection. Coming to another large clearing. Okay, we're nearing Tiger First Point. 4.5 miles in. It's been just right at 2 hours of hiking. The first rock hop. This is a
all stream crossings.
Now we're descending down pretty steep, deep gorge. Margaret just twisted her left ankle. We're at Seneca Lake. Looking at the blue granite here.
To your left. That's beautiful. The original plan was to do what? Got nothing. You know, I got a good
We're not going there.
We're at Island Lake.
That would be good for. There's what we've been winding around. Like, I don't know. Wind and clouds are ferocious. Alrighty, we're now heading down towards Island Lake. This is the CDT I'm standing on, and then our trail heads that way. Cute little lake over to the left. Some snow banks. Nice, mushy, wet, dirty snow.
It is coastal there.
Can you do that one?
I think I can.
Can you go over further that way?
I didn't do anything over here. Okay. My screen room.
Enjoying the light show.
So I have chewy oatmeal with hemp seeds and banana chips and black tea.
It's 8:35 Tuesday morning. We're doing a day hike up to Titcomb Basin. There's a view of Island Lake from here. horde of mosquitoes.
I can't stop mosquitoes.
Oh. Nearing the end of lower Titcomb Lake. Mosquitoes are really bad along this last quarter mile. Bull Creepy Rock.
Dubiously signed at best.
Steep and duet video.
Have to keep turning.
We'll go real slow. Whee! We just came across a cute little pond. Trail to Indian Pass goes up that straight up that way around the right side of the lake, and then off to the right on that ridge. Heading back down, 127. Beautiful up there.
I have a hat on too.
I'm just watching the chipmunk. Hi, chipmunk. Because of smells and stuff, but we're using Ziploc bags.
Here's the lounger after 11 miles today.
We left at 8:34, heading back up the steep pass right out of Island Lake. Heading down from the pass out of Island Lake. Much more. All right, it's 9 o'clock. We're getting ready to hike north on the Highline Trail, Continental Divide Trail. Fremont Peak again from a different angle. Just hiked up a couple hundred feet of grueling climb. Now we're descending. Look at this cool black, white stripy rock. Big old paw print there. Very steep descent to the Fremont Crossing Bridge. Guys are heading north from the bridge. There's the river down there. We're at the head of Lower Jean Lake now.
Hmm. 35 years into marriage, he's gonna leave me. No, he's testing the waters. To see. It's impassable by me. And which direction is best? Whew. Oh yeah, that's deep. Long legs come in handy.
Now we're across. We have to repeat that tomorrow. Now we're going to walk uphill and see if there's another crossing. This is going to feel really good. Oh,
Down in there.
I'll give you the high side. Big trout right there.
Wow, look at this going.
Yeah, I was just wondering if we ought to
Where's that trail go?
somewhere over there. Oh yeah, that's bracing.
That cold.
That's getting really bracing now.
Yeah, that'll put some swelling down on that ankle.
Oh yeah, it feels good. Upper Jean, we've been trying to find a campsite way high on the western flanks. I'm trying to ward off mosquitoes now. Wind quit blowing. The campsite. Go up the rock. Hi, Mr. Marmot.
Are you a tame mermaid?
Back at our campsite at 4 o'clock. No comment. We're coming to the upper end of the lake. As far as we're gonna go. Our tent is about in the middle of the picture right now. Green up on the side of the hill. Upper Jean Lake. Been exciting. Spin for the camera. He's on the rock over there.
Hey, get up.
Hey, we left at 8 o'clock, packed and left. Sorry, no footage. And we're headed to the south. Last view, Upper Jean Basin. This one has the river undercutting ice at the bottom. We did the first crossing of the morning. Approaching crossing number 2 for the morning. It's only 8:50. Water is nice and brisk. Walking beside Lower Jean Lake. Okay, we're getting ready to head out of the Lower Jean Basin upper end. So one last view.
We've done the scary parts. Now it's the strenuous parts.
Yeah. Huge boulder field. The south end of Lower Jean. Very picturesque. And now we're going to start descending to the Fremont River crossing. It's the waterfall we never get close to. We've been descending for at least 10 minutes, maybe 15. Climbed a steep slope. Getting out of here, out of the river crossing. Now we're back on a level stretch. This is a big old tree. And the Highline Trail definitely is up and down, winding around these knobs. Generally the up and down's not that extreme, except for at that crossing and heading up to Lower Jean. Decided to call it quits, not go up there on that bench for another night. But, descending to Little Seneca Lake.
really cute. Lost Lake.
Still winding our way around the north end of Seneca Lake. We're heading down into the bowl prior to climbing up to Barber Lake, 6 miles from the trailhead. Today makes 13 straight days of beautiful weather we've had here in Wyoming, which is really strange, especially in the mountains. Beautiful Barber Lake. Beautiful wildflowers. Wow. Reach the little meadow and turn in the trail. That is 1 more mile.
Survived.
Well, we're finishing up the last half a mile to the trailhead from our trip back to Island Lake and Upper Jean Lake.
So we'll hike out a total of 16 and a half miles today, so
Today's been a very brutal day.
it's been rough.
But it's been very beautiful.
It has been.